All right, folks, welcome back to about the coaching carousel, the updates, and the hot seat, and who's next, but most likely who's next to get hired. Because Brian Callahan, who you see on your screen, he was the first one to start off this carousel, followed by Dave Ball. Boy, that was crazy. Then we had Raheem Morris. Oh my goodness. Atlanta fired their coach. Then Kevin Stefanski. He was let go. I mean, well, that's how it goes. And then Pete Carroll, the oldest of them all, was fired. Then we had Jonathan Gannon, who we never even thought was on the list, but he was. And then John Harbaugh was fired, folks. Yes, long time coach. Mike McDaniel with the Miami Dolphins was let go. Then Mike Tomlin, he steps down after 19 years. And then after the Bills lost, well, McDermott, he was fired. So that's the coaching carousel. And here goes the updates. We have John Harbaugh, who was hired by the Giants. That's shock. Kevin Stefanski, who was hired by the Falcons. Jeff Halfley, he was taken by Miami. And then Tennessee Titans have hired Robert Saleh. That is your coaching carousel news updates as we are getting ready for our AFC Championship round. Stay tuned, stay clutch. We're gone. Yo, welcome, everybody. How y'all doing? It's Patriot Blitz plus Sports Media 365. I know we late tonight, but damn, we right on time. We right on time, folks. Welcome, everybody. Let me let the intro just come around one more time. All right, everybody. How you doing tonight? Welcome to the Blitz, the Patriot Blitz. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all know what it is, guys. We're talking free agency. All right. Okay. So we here. We'll talk about the resigns and free agency tonight. Here's your latest Patriot Blitz, guys. The next moves, NFL news you need to chew on, guys. No fluff, just the real play-by-play momentum after Super Bowl 60. And as we head into the offseason, the news you can use. Oh, yes. So I hope everybody's doing fine today. Well, today is Friday the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th, everybody. It's the late night. We got some headlines today. We made some news. I just wanted to break that news to you. We made some news, folks. We're going to break it down. But we just made some news. Headlines. The Patriots moved Terrell Williams. Yes, Coach T has been promoted. Coach T has been promoted into a high level staff role and have opened up the defensive coordinator spot for the 2026 season, guys. Inside linebacker coach Zach Kerr is the front runner to take over play calling duties after leading a stout Patriots defense last season, which was a huge reason the Patriots returned to the Super Bowl. So we promoted Coach T, and now we have an opening in the defensive coordinator spot. I'm trying to figure this one out right here. I'm not gonna lie to you. So, Coach T getting promoted. Other news, guys, assistant coach Rob Kugler is officially leaving the Patriots to join the Steelers coaching staff. A minor loss, just a minor loss, but it signals some early staff reshaping in Foxborough. Uh-oh. So we're getting poached already, guys. We knew this was going to happen. We were going to get poached this offseason, so it's already going down. But the Steelers have hired Rob Kugler to their coaching staff. And now, former Patriots cornerback Miles Battle has been signed by the Miami Dolphins, which is small but notable loss to the depth from the secondary, which is not too bad because, guys, we can get one in the draft. I'm quite sure we can get one of these in the draft. It's not too bad. But it just signals that, guess what? They're significant. Small. We didn't lose too much. So far, we didn't lose anything. So what's next? What's next? The future outlook. We're gonna dig a little deeper now.
we know our full schedule, which clocks in as one of the toughest yet, with lots of potential playoff teams on that slate. So, like I said last night, our schedule is going to be one of the toughest, but we're up for the challenge. And with these off-season moves that I hope we make, I could see us taking the next step and returning back to another performance in the Super Bowl. Let's go, Pass Nation. Let's go. Now, New England locked in 11 practice squad players on a future deal, creating competition and potential hidden gems heading into training camp. So we got 11 potentials. We have 11 potentials. So the culture shift that has us with this new narrative, guys. From a 4-13 2 seasons ago to a Super Bowl run, this team has a narrative now. We're now, I'm telling you, a destination location. There's the legit buzz that Vrabel and May. This is the new next era. So this should be a positive as we go forward. I'm talking, let's get to it. Let's get to it. We're going to talk about the coaching and identity first, guys. This is the real headline. Defensive coordinator hire. Everything you're going to need to know when you get torched in a Super Bowl by pressure packages and exotic looks. Hi, Seattle. You don't shrug and run it back. Under Vrabel, this team wants physical, violent, situational, smart, situationally smart, blitz heavy. So the DC must be aggressive, adaptable, modern, disguised coverage, and simulated pressures, not some bend, don't break dinosaur. My take, if the hire isn't creative and youngish, red flag. The league cooks conservative defenses now. So we're going to be looking to replace Coach T, who took a higher position. He's been promoted to assistant coaching, a nice position. Zach Kerr, the guy who led us with the defense, he is the front runner for this. Now, we got a chance to bring in somebody, and I want somebody that's going to come in, just like I said, to disguise coverage plus simulated pressures. I want what we had that the defense, that the quarterback he has to guess, and then if he can't guess it, if he can't figure it out, it's too late for him. What we did last year was awesome. Let's capitalize off that, and then when we add an edge rush, oh my goodness! I mean, come on, we're a few pieces away from a title. This is the time to see that. So my take again, if the hire isn't creative and youngish, red flag. The league cooks conservative defenses now. Now, offensive side of the ball, let's get to that part. Let's get to the offensive side of the ball. Drake May, kid proved he's legit. Drake has proved he's legit. Now, you don't stop pretending and actually support him. Now, you stop pretending and actually support him. The line. I've been saying this for the last couple of nights. Your old line. Good quarterbacks elevate teams. Great teams protect good quarterbacks. Good quarterbacks elevate teams. Great teams protect good quarterbacks. Repeat it again, please. Good quarterbacks elevate teams. Great teams protect quarterbacks. Add a starting tackle. Add interior depth. Reduce sacks by 25 to 30%. We gotta stop the bleeding at the front. We gotta the trenches is where the battle was lost in the Super Bowl. That is where we got beat in the Super Bowl, in the trenches. Okay, that's why I had hit the button by accident. So, guys, a must-do checklist again. Add a starting tackle. Add interior depth. Reduce sacks by 25 to 30%. We got to do that. This offseason, free agency, I would love to see us go out and get some line. This is not a we're going to see where we can. No, this should be the top priority. Top priority. If he's running for his life, nothing else matters. What happened in the Super Bowl? What happened throughout the playoffs? Number one, Drake was on the run too much. Number two priority, explosive weapon. They need a true wide receiver one. A game-breaking tight end. Right now, it's a solid group of guys we got. You don't win titles with solid groups of guys. You win with crap, double him guys. Point blank period. Red zone creativity is priority number 3. Too many times we had got into the red zone and had these problems. I'm just saying. It's a lot that goes into this. Now, too many stall drives last year, more motion, more bunch, more mismatches. Modern football, not 2006 football. I'm going to give you the priorities I had listed. A must-do checklist, guys. Priority number 1, O-line. Add a starting tackle. Add interior depth. Reduce sacks. If Drake is running for his life, well, you already know. Priority number 2, explosive weapon. They need a true wide receiver one or a game-breaking tight end. Right now, it's a solid group of guys. But you don't win titles with a solid group of guys. You win with that crap double team. No, and then priority number 3 is red zone creativity. It kind of got bland, nursing home food bland. It stalled drives. More motions, more bunches, more mismatches. It seemed like we died when we got into the postseason towards the end. Couldn't do anything in Denver. Started slow, but we finished strong in the Houston game. Oh boy. Now, number three point of the day. Defense, one piece away from scary. This defense, huh? No. This defense is already a top 10 caliber. They just like a closer a game wrecker. What they need, edge rusher who ruins Sunday. Let's think 12 to 15 sack potential. Force doubles. Speed up every QB. Because in today's NFL, pressure and coverage. Coverage only looks good after pressure hits. Add one alpha pass rusher, and suddenly secondary looks elite. Blitz packages hit harder. Turnovers spike. Domino effect. You see what we did this year with Williams and Baltimore? Imagine if you have that edge coming off. OMG. That's why I said we're one piece away from scary. One piece away from scary, guys. This team is not that bad. We're one piece away. Our defense was able to keep the Seattle Seahawks to field goals and the one score. They shot themselves in the foot on the turnover, but that's when their offense is going to get fixed this offseason. All right, let's get into our draft strategy. Draft? Yeah, draft is coming up. In April? I told y'all the dates yesterday, April. Draft is coming up. It'll be in Pittsburgh. Oh, God, it's going to be fun. Round one, tackle or edge. How about that? We're drafting at 31. First round, we're drafting at 31. So let's go for a tackle or edge. Personally, I would love to go and get the guy from Green Bay, Rasheed Willer. I think his name. I said his name last night. Let's get that. Let's bring in a tackle. Move Will Campbell over to guard. Jared Wilson. Keep Milton Williams. Jared Wilson over the center. I'm just saying. But we got to assure that line up first. That was on our priorities when I kicked this show off. Priorities is O-line. O-line priority that's the top priority. And then in round two, we draft at 63 or 73. I think it's 63 or 73. Wide receiver tight end. The boy out of Oklahoma, if he's available, is a good match for us. Deion Burke. I think Burke. And then round three, let's go for the linebacker safety. Linebacker safety. We can get depth at safety. So, guys, it's not a bad look. That's a simple draft. But it's enough to enhance what we already have. We're a few pieces away from a repeat at the Super Bowl, guys. I swear, I think we're a few pieces away from being at the Super Bowl again. I think we are. I'm willing to stand on it. I think we are a few pieces away from going back to another Super Bowl. Big picture reality check. I know we're going to have I want to give you a blunt, honest take. The Patriot window is open. Not maybe someday, right now. Right now. You've got a franchise QB, culture coach, top defense, cap flexibility. That's the formula. Again, I say the window is open now. Guys, maybe someday. We had that thought the last two seasons when we were 4-13. Then 4-13 again. And then Vrabes came in and we were like, man, well, maybe this year. And a lot of us thought we were just going to get a decent run, but we made a run to the Super Bowl. So the window is open. And guess what? We got a franchise quarterback. We got a culture coach. We got a top defense. And we got cap flexibility. So we've got a formula. Oh, yes, we got a formula. The only way this fails, guys, is playing it safe, half-measure signings, development excuses, Aggressive teams win in February. I need them to go out and be extremely aggressive. I mean, extremely aggressive. Not, oh, well, we're going to, nope, I want you to go out there and get it. All right. Now, I have a list of free agents that it's a top 10 list of free agents that I looked at. And guys, I thought about it. I ain't gonna lie to you. These are some interesting names. But this is my top 10 that I would like to see the Patriots maybe get, maybe not get. But it's the top 10 free agents that I think we should try and go get. Okay. So, hold on. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen. Wait 1 second. Give me one. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen. All right. So the first one, guys, I'm gonna tell you, the first one is gonna be George Pickens, wide receiver. I know y'all probably like George Pickens. Yeah, yeah, I can see George Pickens, but I wouldn't want to pay for it. I'm just saying I wouldn't want to pay for it. However, it could possibly work. Could possibly work, guys. I mean, come on. I could hold up. Wait, where the heck did my list go? Wait, hold up. He's a big playmaker. He's a yak monster, a vertical threat who changes coverage every snap. Perfect complement to Drake May's downfield tools. That's why I had George Pickens on here. Because he's one of those guys that you can actually compliment your quarterback with. That's why I have him on here, guys, because he's a perfect compliment to have for our quarterback. A yak monster. All right. Oh, yeah, I got it right here. Hold on, brother. All right, hold up. Let me download it right now. I'm download it and put it on the screen. Hold up. 1 second. A yak monster, guys. My dude George Picking. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Pull up. All right, here we go. All right, and bam. There we go. All right. So now replace this. Free agents and resize. Here's my top 10 free agents right here, guys. I'm about to post this up here. All right. All right, there they go. And bam. George Pickens, Trey Hendrickson, Tyler Lindenbaum. We got Jalen Phillips, Romeo Dobbs, Kobe Bryant, Dofe Alante Taylor, Jalen Hawkins, and Reek Woolen. Top free agent targets. Patriots should kind of look at. Just saying, we are actually playing with at least $30 to $35 million in cap this year. So we're not broke. We got to spend smartly. And I know we got Elliot Wolf, the Wolf of Foxborough. He's going to be juggling and making some cap space. Then, like I said, we got George Pickens, the yak monster. We got Trey Hendrickson, edge, proven 15-plus sack threat with bend and power. Pressure, quarterback collapse pockets, elevates the entire front. Jalen Phillips off the edge, elite burst off the edge with pass rush. Upside and disruptive traits. Tough season, though. Tough season. Sure, but the game film still screams difference maker. Tyler Lindenbaum, center, ascending interior linchpin who fixes both run and pass game. I'm what I'm talking about. Anything to make our pass rush and run game better. Because this is Drake's third year. So by his third year, we need to be improving. Okay? Mike Vrabel's second year, guess what? I expect him to make magic. Elliot Wolf, I know he's about to do some cap juggling because, guys, we need to target some of these, especially getting that O-line. Like I said, O-line is definitely priority. Then I had Romeo Dobbs on our list for 5. He's a reliable chain mover, a contested catch demon, a perfect wide receiver 2 option. I know he's not wide receiver 1 like we all want, but we can do something with Romeo Dobbs, guys. I mean, there's Alec Pierce out there too. Then there's a Kobe Bryant or Jalen Hawkins safety, versatile rangy, smart defenders who give coverage, stability, and turnover juice. Hawkins wants to play, so wants to stay. So locking him up before the market explodes is clutch. Jalen Hawkins, I think we're gonna keep him. Most likely we keep him. I don't see, like I said, he did play him and Wooden back there. They're genius. Like I don't see our defense giving up that many pieces. We got a Dofe, a Woo edge. There's a lot. We need an edge. Not gonna lie to you. I want to see us get an edge. We need somebody up there in that front to go with Williams and Barmore. Because man, when we had the Wesley Bandit, when he was on his shit, oh my goodness, that defense was upside pass rush option, big frame, disruptive traits, and that's Odofe Owe. Alante Taylor and Reek Woodson, cornerbacks, press and zone coverage, help versus AFC East Sharps, nickel and boundary help. Now, Alante Taylor with the Saints has been good. I mean, guys, I stay in New Orleans, so I catch a lot of Saints games. So watching him back there has been wow. He's really him and Kool-Aid have really come into their own. So if the Saints let him walk and he's able to get there, the Patriots should go and get him. Because Carlton Davis he's getting up there. It's going to be time to get rid of Carlton Davis. Gonzo's is for sure. Marcus Jones is for sure. Then we got Devin Bush, linebacker. Thick athletic, covers a sideline to sideline, high IQ, run and covers. Devin Bush is one of those guys. I would like this. I can dig it. I can dig it. And Alec Pierce. I'd rather take Alec Pierce over Romeo Dobbs. I'd rather have Alec Pierce versus Romeo Dobbs. I'd rather have Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce is that deep threat that you want for Drake May. He had his first 1,000-yard season this year. And outside of Danny Dimes getting injured, he was their go-to guy. I really like him, though. Alec Pierce was gold. I hope the Colts do let him slide so we can get him. That would be a much-needed improvement. So my top 10 free agents, that's who the top 10 free agents, targets, the Patriots should be trying to get into. I want to know the line, though. I want to get a line, or line candidates. But I know in the draft, what we're looking at in the draft in the first round is drafting a tackle or edge. Round 2, maybe a wide receiver, tight end. And round 3, a linebacker, maybe safety, depth. So we're in good position. The most of the positions we're looking at, guys, is edge, safety, wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Dallas is going to let George go. They put the tag on him already. That's going to be interesting to see. The must do for our offense is get a O-line fix. Reduce the sacks. And that's one thing. Tyler Lindenbaum, what a new head coach for the Ravens. I don't know if he's gonna stay. They'd be crazy to let him walk. So you know lie, they'd be crazy to let him walk. But then again, I don't think if he does, I don't think they will let the Patriots get him. I don't think they let us get him, guys. I don't know, but it's anything worth trying. So value targets. Need these to win. Romeo Dobbs, Kobe Bryant, Jaden Hawkins, safety. Dofi Owe on that edge. Alante Taylor, Reek Woolen, cornerbacks. Scheme fits. Devin Bush, Romeo Dobbs, Alec Pierce. These guys fit the scheme. Impact players. These guys are go get these guys. George Pickens would be a go get an impact player. Troy Hendrickson would be an impact player. Jalen Phillips definitely would be an impact player. Linderbaum would be an impact player for the Patriots. Period. I would love to see these guys. Telling you no lie. I would love to see these guys. Free agency, guys. We gotta win free agency. I'm not gonna lie. If the Pats walk into free agency and don't land at least 2 above, they leave points on the field. And in the AFC, there's no easy schedule. Not this year. We're not gonna have an easy schedule this year. So we're gonna need to land some free. We're gonna have to land. We're gonna have to hit on free agency. Point blank. If we don't hit on these, I'm be kind of pissed off because again, we're drafting. We're gonna have to look at tackle, interior line, something for that O line. There's nothing else to talk about because the O-line definitely got to get fixed. A true wide receiver, a tight end, because Hooper, he was all right, but he wasn't balling. Hunter Henry's getting up there. So we're going to need to start looking at positions. We got Romeo Dobbs. He's versatile because who we got on the roster at wide receiver? Diggs, we got him for 3 years. Kayshawn Booty. We got Pop Douglas, Matt Collins, Chisholm. I mean, we got a solid group of guys, but we don't have that guy. We don't have that it factor. And I never wanted to be that guy or that fan or that podcaster or that Patriot fanatic that'd be like, oh, because I watched us win with less than this. I believe we can win with the roster we have. We got to the Super Bowl with the roster, but we're missing pieces, key pieces that can take us over the edge. We need that it factor, point blank, period. Feel like we get that it factor paired with Drake. Period. If we get that piece, then I know we're there. I know we're there, guys. So we gotta walk into this free agency and land at least 2. All right, free agency game changers: Pickens and Henderson, Lindenbaum, definitely. Can't think of hold on, what else we got up on here for this? Guys, breaking news again. Terrell Williams, Coach T, who have beaten cancer. Remember, guys, fuck cancer. Coach T beat cancer. Salute to him. He has been promoted to a high-level staff role and that role has opened up the defensive coordinator position for 2026. Inside linebacker coach Zach Kerr is the front runner to take over play calling duties after leading a stout Patriots defense last season, which was a huge reason New England returned to the Super Bowl. So Coach T has been promoted, guys. So we have an opening in the defensive coordinator's position. Now, I'm all for that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm all for Zach Kerr getting that promotion. I'm all for it. There's a chemistry there. Coach T still on the staff. He just got promoted someplace else in the building. Maybe he just they ain't want to let him go. They just gave him a promotion. But the man, congratulations again. He's a cancer survivor. He survived cancer. Fuck cancer. Good. Now, assistant coach Robert Kugler is officially leaving the Patriots to join the Steelers. Yeah. He's joining the Steelers coaching staff. A minor loss, but it's a signal. It signals some early staff reshaping in Foxborough. So Robert Kugler is going to Pittsburgh. He's headed to Pittsburgh to join their coaching staff. Congratulations on the move. We got incoming and outgoing. Former Patriots cornerback Miles Battle. Former Patriots corner Miles Battle, guys. has been signed to the Miami Dolphins, which is a small but notable loss of debt from New England's secondary. So the Dolphins went out and signed one of our former cornerbacks. Congratulations to Mr. Battle. So it doesn't really mean it doesn't. No. No, guys. League context film buzz. I don't think y'all want to hear this little bit of noise, but I want to give it to you. Seahawks defenders like Devin Witherspoon were highlighted as driving forces in Seattle's Super Bowl victory over the Pats. That defense blitz schematic hurt New England in the title game, and league analysis are still talking about how Seattle's pressure schemes dictated the pace. GG Seahawks. Keep telling you. Now we ain't going to keep telling them again. GG Seahawks. No. The Patriots now have the Patriots now know their full 2026 schedule, which clocks in as one of their toughest yet. You heard, we got our schedule, guys, and it's the toughest one out there yet. Just giving you these backstories again so we can run up out of here. This is the toughest schedule yet. Who have locked in 11 practice squad players on future deals, creating a competition and potential hidden gems heading into training camp. Now, we have a culture narrative shift, pardon me, culture narrative shift. From 4-13 2 seasons ago to a Super Bowl run, this team has a narrative now. There's a legit wait, hold on, but legit buzz that Vrabel and May is the new next era. I concur. I concur, champs. No lie. I tell you the truth. I tell you no lie. I concur. Drake May and Mike Vrabes are the next new era. And this offseason this is why this offseason is important, because you want to build off of the momentum you already have. Going forward, you want to make sure you save your quarterback, you build around him, you pay attention to the details. You take advantage of this window that we have open right now. It's time to go full on blitz, guys. Let's cut the noise and talk real Patriots moves. The next move is not fantasy, not Twitter panic, actual football logic. You don't go from rebuild mode to Super Bowl contender and then sit still. Period. That's how teams fall back to 8 and 9 purgatory real quick. So let's talk about it. Defensive coordinator hire. We need to make a higher. We want somebody who's going to be aggressive, adaptable, modern, disguise coverages, simulate pressure, not bend. Does not bend. Don't break. And we don't need no dinosaur. My take, if the hire isn't creative and youngish, red flag. The league cooked conservative defense. The league cooks conservative defense. Oh boy. You're gonna get cooked if you have a conservative guy. If you bring that dinosaur shit in this 2026 league, good luck. Now, our offense, no more excuses. No more. What happened on the Super Bowl stage? There's no excuse. Drake May proved he's legit. Now you stop pretending and you actually support this. Good QBs elevate teams. Point blank. Good quarterbacks elevate teams. Great teams protect their quarterback. I say, great teams protect their quarterback. The must-do checklist. Add a starting tackle. Number 1, add interior depth. Number 2, reduce the sacks by 25 to 30%. You gotta give Drake time. He cannot be taking that many sacks and expect to be healthy if you get to the Super Bowl. Did we not learn? This is what I'm saying. You had a year to realize this. If he's running for his life, nothing else matters. If you can't protect your quarterback, don't expect to make that run in that postseason. It's not going to happen. Priority number 2, explosive weapon. They need one true wide receiver, one or a game-breaking tight end. And in the draft, you can find you a tight end. In a free agent market, you can find a wide receiver. That's why on the screen, guys, you have the top 10 Patriot free agent targets. It's the name, the top 10 names that's out there. Just throwing them out there. Right now, this group of wide receivers and tight ends we have, it's a solid group of guys. This is a solid group. But guys, you don't win titles with a solid group of guys. You win with old crap, double him guys. You win with that hit factor, that number 1. Priority number 3, red zone creativity. We lost something. Because guess what? Too many stall drives last year. More motion, more bunch, more miscues. Modern football, not 2006 football. What were we doing? What were we doing? Josh, I'm going to need you to figure something out. Because I don't want to see what happened in the first 3 quarters of the Super Bowl ever take place again. Sir, no. That's why our priority number 1 should be O-line. O-line. The kid proved he's legit. Now you stop pretending and actually support him by protecting him. I don't want to see anything outside of we're bringing in some talent for the offensive line. I know it says number one George Pickens and Trey Hendrickson and Linda. Now Lindenbaum, if we can get Lindenbaum, I wouldn't mind it. But I want to see what we're doing with the offensive line. I like Will Campbell. I like Jarrett Wilson. But the rookies, they're exactly what they were, rookies on the left. Our red zone creativity, Josh, it was a Tampa Bay game. I can tell you, when I seen the Tampa Bay game right before the half, and they went for it on that fourth down and threw it and stuff on. Diggs got the touchdown right before the half. I was like, there you go. That's how you should be able to score. Even if it takes you 2? However, there were times where it didn't even look like, what are we doing? And then in the Super Bowl, 8 punts before we scored. 8 punts. 8. That's excusable. That's unexcusable, rather. All right, our defense, guys, is just one beautiful piece away. One beautiful piece away from punishing our next Super Bowl opponent. Because I think I think we go back. All right. Draft strategy, guys, don't overthink it. Patriots, don't overthink it in the draft, guys. Tackle or edge at 1. We're drafting first round at 31. Round 2, wide receiver, tight end. Round 3, linebacker, safety. Simple. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. No cut, no cute value pick stuff, please. You're contending now. Draft like it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. See, if you weren't contending, I would tell you draft like you want to contend. But since you're contending, you need to draft like you're contending. There's no excuse to draft any other way. The Pats are now that team. And guess what? It doesn't matter if we lost. It's a matter how we respond to that loss. What do we do in the offseason to get better? How do we get better? Are we really getting better? Because if we get better, that means we're a contender again and again. All right, guys. Now, big picture reality check is, and here's a real blunt take. Really, really, really blunt. Just straight to the point, blunt. I'm just going to be honest with you. The Patriots window is wide open. It's open now. It's open now. Yes. Not maybe someday. Right now. Right very now. See, they've got a franchise quarterback. They've got a culture coach. They've got a top defense. They've got cap flexibility. They've got all these things. That's the formula. That's the formula for success. So if they don't utilize that, then what? The only way this fails, guys, playing it safe, half measure signings, development excuses. See, I knew it had to be but aggressive teams win in February. Aggressive teams win in February. Now on your screen is my top 10 Patriot free agents: George Pickens, Trey Hendrickson, Linderbaum, Jalen Phillips, Romeo Dobbs, Kobe Bryant, Odofe Owihu, Alante Taylor, Jalen Hawkins, Reek Woolen. Those names. And I went through majority. Then I went through, gave you a little brief description of them. Some of them fit a scheme. Some of them are value targets. Some of them are impact players. Point blank. So, if the Pats walk into this free agency, guys, and don't land at least 2 above, they leave points on the field. And in the AFC, there's no easy schedule. Comment who you want New England to sign, then hit that subscribe for our mock drafting breakdown next, guys. Again, comment who you would like to see the New England Patriots sign, then hit that subscribe for our mock drafting segment. We will be coming up with those shortly, but right now in my city we have Mardi Gras. I know, I'm from New Orleans. We have Mardi Gras right now, so I'm gonna be kind of tied up for the next couple of days. So we might don't have a Friday night blitz. We might not have one because this weekend is getting close to Mardi Gras, and this is going to be a wild time in the city. But guys, we have top 10 free agents, and it's going to be a crazy offseason. We're going to be in for all the coverage, though. All of the coverage. I'm being for it all. However, tonight, we just had to come through because Coach T has been upgraded. We lost Kevin Cougar to the Steelers. I seen this list come up. I heard this name's being thrown around through a number of sources all over the place. I was like, wait a minute, what is really going on? Like, do I really think that we're going to pull some of these names off this list? Far stretch. I don't really think George Pickens, though. Trey Hendrickson, possible. I really want Max. Alec Pierce, I really want. I would take Alante Taylor to get outside of. I like Carlton Davis too, but Alante Taylor is he's a rough edge, but he has potential when he's younger. So if you want us to pick up one of these guys, just leave me a comment. Also, guys, hit that like button. Do your butt solid. Hit that like button. Sub up to the channel for all of the Patriot off-season news and draft news, trade news, free agent news. Check out our shorts. This is Clutch Sports Media 365. I am Jay's Perspective. This is what? Free agency or bust Patriots blueprint for the next run. You want to write the next run because we're not done yet, son. We're not done. We're on to our next run, and this is just the starting point. So again, points are O-line, true wide receiver or breakout tight end, and red zone creativity. We need to get those things done to go back on this run because we have a tight schedule, a very tight schedule. Some so-called playoff teams. I'm not taking shots. Everybody's a playoff team. Day one of the NFL league start, but they said that last year, right? Okay. I still standing with mine. Guys, it's the New England Patriots, and this is the Patriot Blitz. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back. Again, we might. Depends on tomorrow. I'm going to have it on the community page if we are back tomorrow. Because tomorrow, Friday 13th, we have parades in the city. This whole weekend is going to be parades. So we might not be here this weekend. And then Fat Tuesday, I don't think you'll be here. So we might do a Mardi Gras break this week. So if you don't see a show, just know we're at Mardi Gras. But we might be live from the Mardi Gras. So just think about that. I might actually be live from the Mardi Gras. So I'll give y'all the Mardi Gras news. I give y'all news from the Mardi Gras. You know what I mean? The Patriot Blitz outside at Mardi Gras. Y'all get to see my city around this time of year where it is Mardi Gras. How about that? That's beautiful. But guys, this is the top 10 Patriot free agent targets. You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing because now, from 4-13 to a Super Bowl run, but we're in the driver's seat. I mean, guys, we're in the driver's seat. We get a chance now to really make a splash. Not just a splash, but a deep boom. Cannonball. And guys, I believe we got this. I believe, another note, we have to have a new DC. I think Zach Kerr might get, but of course they're going to go and seek out another DC first. You know, I don't know, but Zach Kerr might be that guy. He did coach the defense when Coach T went down with the bout with cancer. He did a phenomenal job. So I look forward to seeing if he's hired as our official DC or they go elsewhere. But again, like I said, I want somebody who can design schemes, disguise, can simulate pressures. I want youngish. I don't want that dinosaur. I don't want that bullshit. We want somebody who can get the job done, and that could be that guy. That's what we want to see. That's what it is. So this is going to be interesting to see how things turn around. So thank you very much for tuning in to the Patriot Blitz. I'm your host, Jay's Perspective. Yet again, hit that like button, sub up to the channel, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. I will let you know. Stay tuned, stay clutch, and go Pats. We go.